I mean, Jono, I wanted to talk to you as well about a report that came out today where it was talking about what we're seeing in Australia, rooftop solar becoming the dominant energy source, and that's having a significant effect on production from coal and also generation from large-scale wind. It's sending electricity prices into that negative territory, which isn't good. What is most financially viable here for secure energy, and do we have the right plan in place? What do you suggest?
Well, no, we don't have the right plan in place. This is the thing. I mean, this transition to renewables and blindly adopting one form of technology over any other is not the way to go. And we should be going to the market and seeing, without subsidy, without any market interventions, exactly what is required to underpin sound investment decisions. So just back on this wind farm for a moment. The fact is that there are a number of proponents who've been banking on this development for a long time. The Victorian government themselves have squandered $27 million of taxpayers' money in trying to get this thing off the ground. That's dead in the water. There is no terminal to facilitate these projects. That means investor uncertainty. So when it comes to a plan, it means having a clear set of options available, arrangements the market can tap into, understanding from energy generators and those who seek to invest what's best for them, because they know what they need to do. We shouldn't be dictating to the market what they need. And unfortunately, state and federal Labor have been doing that. And as a result, we now have no options and higher power prices.
But what are your thoughts on Australian rooftop solar becoming the dominant energy source? What are your thoughts on that and the impact that that's having on the market?
Well, look, I think that it is renewable in any form is a good thing, generally speaking, but solar is an intermittent energy source. It isn't going to supply everything we need, especially with battery technology not rolled out to the extent that it would need to be to have a reliable source from rooftop solar. There's also, of course, the environmental impact from disposal of panels once they've reached the end of life. There are a whole range of elements to this that I don't think people have taken into account. What's more, installation is a costly element to this. Now, it might be having had the uptake that it has because of the level of subsidy that's been attached with feed-in tariffs and the like, and subsidies for installation, but that will all come off over time. And I think that we do need to get back to having reliable, cheap baseload power coming from centralised sources, which we have an abundance of here in this country. Nuclear is an option, of course, that we should be considering, but this government won't even have a conversation about that. Having the decentralised source of energy generation with rooftop solar, if households choose to do it, great, good on you, but I don't think we should be banking on that. And this is not what government policy around energy should be sending people to do.
Well, we know the opposition has been very vocal about nuclear as a form of energy here in Australia too. Jono, thank you for your analysis on this. Appreciate your time.